Hey everyone, it's Lindsay. It is the same day, cycle day 29. I'm 8 days past ovulation, or 8 DPO. I just got my progesterone results back, and my 8 DPO progesterone was 1.21 or 1.1 or something like that. Basically, nothing. My progesterone, instead of going up, went down. So the cycle is effectively over. My midwife called me with the results. I've spoken with my RE and my midwife, and I have not really told you guys this. I've mentioned it, but not really told you. They both recommended that if we are really wanting to actively try to get pregnant, that they both recommend I should stop breastfeeding. Cooper is 14 months old. He'll be 15 months old on the 23rd, and he nurses 1 to 2 times a day. I, at this point, am not willing to stop nursing him. I don't feel like he's quite done. But it's something that my husband and I have to talk about. We had kind of mentioned after Christmas that we would revisit maybe seeing about him. I feel like I'm gonna cry. We had talked about him possibly not breastfeeding after Christmas. We're going home on leave, and we didn't want to worry about bringing frozen milk. I have a deep freezer full of milk that I've pumped for him. When I'm at work, he's using milk that's from June. He could probably get about as much as he takes every day, which is not that much. He could probably get at least a month and a half more, if not longer, with the milk that I've pumped if I stop nursing him today. But I just don't know if I'm quite ready to stop. My daughter nursed till she was about 20 months old. I really value the importance of extended breastfeeding. I feel like it's very, very healthy for my kids. We have a great relationship with that, and I don't see the necessity to stop in order to actively try and get pregnant at this point. That might change tomorrow, but my midwife and my RE are both kind of the opinion that a lot of times when women have short luteal phases or a luteal phase defect or low progesterone, which basically causes the luteal phase defect, it's most of the time resulting from breastfeeding. And although my prolactin was in a normal level, my progesterone has been and has stayed pretty low. So I don't really know where to go from here. Obviously, the cycle isn't over until the fat lady sings, and in this case, until my period shows up. I initially mentioned that I was going to start taking progesterone cream for the remainder of this cycle. At this point, with my progesterone being so low on 8 days past ovulation, I don't really see the benefit in doing that. I might just save it for next cycle and start progesterone cream supplementation at 1 day after ovulation, or 1 DPO, like the directions state. I talked to my midwife about the cream. Again, she was the one who recommended it, and she said because my numbers are so low, I mean, basically it appears that I'll start my period within the next couple of days based on my progesterone value, that there's not really anything to try and save by doing progesterone cream starting now. So I don't really know. I feel like I'm gonna cry. This is so stupid. Oh, a lot of you are probably like, you're so silly, it's your first cycle, and I know that. But like I said the last video, whether it's your first cycle or your first year or your 5th year, when the desire is there to try and have a baby, it doesn't feel any different, or at least it doesn't for me. When we were trying to get pregnant with my daughter, and we tried for 7 months before we found out all of the issues there, and I'm not going to go into those, but with no positive pregnancy test, it was one of the more depressing times in my life. I just, seeing that negative and getting hopes up and getting hopes down, and the whole roller coaster of TTCing is so cool and very fascinating, but just sucks so much too. And I almost just wish that we weren't trying at all and it would just be another surprise pregnancy. But I don't really know if my son, we conceived him on accident. We weren't trying. In fact, we were not trying. He was just a surprise pregnancy. And I almost wish that that was the case, like we were not trying and we just happened to fall pregnant, because I don't know. My husband and I kind of talked, and like, what if he was just like this fluke pregnancy, and this time it's not going to be easy and we're going to have help because I don't have a fallopian tube, and or other factors, who knows. And it's just, it's shitty. To be honest, it's so shitty. I wish that there was like a crystal ball, and if I could just know that I would be pregnant again, I feel like I could relax. But the not knowing and the stress of the other things that go into it, like the breastfeeding thing, I don't even want that to play into my decision, but it is going to. I mean, the fact that I know, and I've done my research, and I know that breastfeeding can affect progesterone levels, and the fact that I know that I have an extremely low progesterone level at this point does kind of sneak into my head and does kind of make me want to stop breastfeeding. But at the same time, I'm like, no, screw that. Like, I know tons of people who have gotten pregnant while breastfeeding a newborn, and it works. So it doesn't, it's just, the whole thing sucks. So, to continue on with the cycle, I'm just going to continue to take my temperature. Honestly, at this point, I'm just hoping for my temperature to drop and stay down. That way I know that my period will be on the way. That way I can plan for next cycle and the holidays and our leave, and my mom's coming for a visit, and I just want to kind of know where I'm going to be and know like when to plan and when to buy ovulation tests, and yeah. Sorry that this has turned into more of a complain session and a Debbie Downer session. It just sucks. This whole thing just sucks. And a lot of people ask me, are we going to have another baby? And everyone's so excited. And to be honest, my sister's 14 weeks pregnant yesterday. And she's so excited about the fact that we're trying, and we'll have cousins around the same age, and it's just a lot. I want another baby, and I want another pregnancy, and I want to share that with my husband and my kids, and I want Cooper to be a big brother, and it just stinks. It just sucks. So, what I would love is all of you out there who are watching this and who have either had low progesterone or have been breastfeeding and successfully gotten and stayed pregnant, or I would just love you guys to submit all of your internet hugs in the comments below, and just let me know your situation, if it's anything similar to ours, because I could really use some good girlfriend talk. I need a real pick-me-up here. yeah, anyone who's used like progesterone cream or just anything, I don't care. Anyway, again, sorry to be this right now, but it's real, and TTC is a roller coaster, and it's a good one, and I wouldn't want to be anywhere else, but I just wish I was on the receiving end of this already. It's not even the end of my first cycle. So I think that's what's pissing me off too, is that I'm so upset and it's literally my first cycle. Like, get over myself. It just, so stupid. Anyway, maybe I'm like this because my period really is gonna start tomorrow and I'm just being like PMSing. I mean, that could be it, right? Like, I could be completely unstable because of that. This is so dumb. Anyway, sorry to keep rambling. Baby dust to you all who are still in the game or are just trying or just found out you're pregnant. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Motherhood is like nothing else I could ever describe, and it's my very favorite thing in this whole world. I would love nothing more to be pregnant and have another child, so the fact that it's possible for everyone is just, I'm happy for everybody. So anyway, I will, I guess, talk to you later when my next TTC video, I guess, will be like cycle 2, whenever my period starts this cycle. So anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for being my ear and my vent and my best friend sometimes in times like this, and my support and my cheerleaders, and every role that you don't even know you fill, you do. So thank you, truly, from the bottom of my heart. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.